because even if you're trying to use your own perspective, you probably say inside of you that your own perspective is totally free of any prejudgment. That is not true. Actually, you probably know that it's impossible, right, to interpret things without prejudgment, right? For example, we can say that our ancestors understood this world in a different way, very, very different, right? So I gave you some examples that they didn't have concept for ego, no concept for future, no concept for sexual repression, or for example, they didn't have a concept for bad or negative. There is not a concept for evil in the Quechua language, for example. So I can tell you that everything that the Incas or these ancient civilizations sometimes try to do. I'm not saying that they were perfect societies because they did a lot of mistakes. They tried to do everything conserving and respecting the balance with the entire cosmos, respecting the natural laws or the natural rules. And you could find this balance or harmony in the architecture, medicine, or social organization. For example, in medicine, the illness is not considered like it's not considered something bad or negative. Sometimes the illness is a kind of master, a teacher which trying to show you or teach you that you need to keep the balance or bring the balance again to your life. So it's a different perspective. So one of the most important concepts that we can use to understand about this idea is the next. The concept of the Janantin or the Andean dualism. The Janantin says that everything at this world, everything at the cosmos is made of two important energies which are opposite, totally different, but they together complement, converge, and make one. For that reason, we say all the time that everything is dual, that everything is made on pairs, right? So we say in some therapies that we have these two energies, right, inside of us. But that is the reason why people say that we have the sun, the moon, the day, the night, up, down, right, left, male, female, dry season, rainy season, life, and death, right? So, but the question is, can you say that masculine is better than feminine? No. Can you say that the sun is more valuable than the moon? No, because it's not like a Western perspective. Because this is not about good, bad, positive or negative. It's just about energies, this type of energies, right? For the animator of the cosmos. Different names like Pachacama, Hiatexi, Pachayachachik, Viracocha, right? But with same interpretation. This is beautiful, which is on you, on me, in the rocks, in these flowers, right? So, and if you do something incorrect, it's not gonna leave you alone. It's not a kind of punisher or judging you. For example, one day we had this Inca who said, if this is the creator of the world, right, the creator of everything means that it's the most powerful. For that reason, don't need nothing from you, right? For that reason, they didn't make or develop temples for this spirit of awe. There are like two places that some archaeologists said that was a temple for this. But it's impossible just having two, right? If they didn't make a temple for this god, they didn't make temples, right, for the sun or the moon. So, make more sense that this place was for fertility or to manifest feminine fertility, right? For quite, especially for these societies that practice the agriculture, the fertility was one of the most important things. They need fertility for the land, fertility for their animals, they need to have a big family, right? That is the idea, okay? So most of the rituals were based on this, the fertility, okay? So for our ancestors, this place was associated with the feminine fertility because of the characteristics that this place have.